Well, when I was student, I used to run short distance races, but I never thought that I will be running long marathons or difficult races. But when I joined police force, that somehow clicked my passion for running and participating in different games. In fact, during my National Police Academy days, I started running because it was compulsory to run marathons or long distance runs. We had to take part in this. But once we passed out from academy, I continued with this passion somehow. But it was not like what I am doing now. When I came to Mumbai, there I got chance to run long distance races, and in that I had serious or the then I started running in Mumbai, that major Mumbai marathon which happens regularly. I started with 21 kilometers, then I participated in 42 kilometers. It boosted my confidence somehow. And then later on, I thought let me do some cycling when I was posted as Commissioner of Police in Nashik city. There I started with cycling, and I participated in a rigorous race event which is called Deccan Cliffhanger, which was 643 kilometers run, and later then there was no stopping. Since then I've been participating and running marathons. One thing I have learned that for long distance or endurance runs or cycling, wherein the distance is more than say 42 kilometers for running, or maybe 100 kilometers or more for cycling, for all such kind of runs or races, you have to be physically and mentally fit, especially when you are running, as I mentioned. So your body would always say that I'm tired now, I'm fatigued. It is only your mind which pushes you and which says and conveys to the body that you don't have to stop. This has happened with me when I was doing Ironman, which is a 226 kilometers activity, wherein you have 4 kilometers of swimming initially, then 180 kilometers of cycling, and finally you have to run a full marathon of 42 kilometers. How can you do it? It is your mental strength on the basis of which you move, and you don't want to stop, and you convey to your body that you don't have to stop, you have to continue and you have to finish. Similarly, in 643 kilometers of Deccan Cliffhanger cycling event, it happened the same way. So you have to train your mind also when you are preparing physically for any activity, say for marathons. As I mentioned about the 643 kilometers non-stop cycling from Pune to Goa, which I completed in 38 hours. In addition to this, I have also done Ironman. But more than this, I have run say 90 kilometers the Comrade Legend event. But one of the events which I would like to mention is the 100 kilometers race in Himalayas. That became tough after 45 kilometers, and then I realized that I have to prepare more so that I could finish it. Actually, there were 5 different peaks which had to be covered in a particular time, but I could not. So that was one event which I still believe I should do at sometime in future. But other challenges, like I mentioned, then there is a 53 kilometers of race which happens in Pune, which is called SRT, Sinhgarh, Rajgarh and Torna. These are 3 peaks which you have to complete in 12 hours or 11 hours. I completed this in time. So all these are the big challenges which I have undertaken till now, but there could be more, and I always prepare for such kind of big challenge as and when I get time. I have these things in my mind, so hopefully I'll be doing them in future. Yes, there are many times when I felt like my body is not supporting, but as I mentioned, I had been training my mind also. So, in Ironman event, I had two such occasions. One was when after there was a 2 kilometers loop, and you have to do two loops twice so that you can complete 4 kilometers. So when I was coming after completing my first loop, I hurt myself in the knee. At that time I felt that I won't be able to complete the second loop or the complete Ironman. I had to sit for some time, and then I had to regain my strength and jumped again in water. That was one. And secondly, in there only in my Ironman event, after completing my 90 kilometers of first loop of cycling, I was on the second loop. After say 100 kilometers, I again injured my thigh, and it was not I was not able to move ahead. At that time again I sat, I talked to my second muscle and helped and thanked it, and the muscle which was not supporting me, I told that muscle, see, the second muscle is supporting so nicely, why can't you? I was in fact having a dialogue with my injured muscle. But again, after some time I started cycling again, and then after that I did not have any problem. So see, such instances keep on happening, and during cycling also it happened, because whatever you do, you get tired, your body get fatigue. So during such instances, you have to go on. In my 53 kilometers of SRT run, I had extra amount of salt, and it led to vomiting few times. I could have given up, but I did not stop. I continued. So there are instances when you feel like giving up, but your inner strength, your mind, your practice, all this says no, you can't stop. You have to push yourself through. The first life lesson which I have learned is that once you commit, then you try to finish it. Say, like I was Commissioner of Police in Nasik when I decided to do my Deccan Cliffhanger and also the Ironman. I didn't have much time, but I prepared for these two events, and I went out to participate. During that time, I could have, I couldn't have gone, or I could have given up. But there was something running in my mind. What would people say? And that generally happens. So that it was there somewhere in back of my mind that at the age of 50, what was the reason people would say? What were you trying to prove? You have already achieved so much in life. Why did you go? Why were you participating in this? So all these things are there. So it is basically to prove to yourself that one, age is just a number, and once you decide something, you must wholeheartedly try to complete it. And during preparation also, you have to do everything with dedication. If you are not sincere in during preparations, you will not be able to get the end result. So this is a complete journey, from start to end of the race. So preparation, and then participation, and then completing the whole race. So all these events are important. They are actually the landmarks. So we have to prepare for the best. See, worst can happen with anybody, but we should not lose the interest or the drive in the whole process. Then you cannot give up. So these are some life lessons which I have learnt, and on this basis only I have decided to continue the whole process of participation and execution of the whole process. Marathon running has helped me in number of ways. One is that I am mentally and physically fit. My mental and physical health is improved tremendously, and I am able to take any challenge, whatever it is. Secondly, it has improved my efficiency as a police officer. You see, as a police officer, when there are challenging times, you have to hold your ground. You have to stand in the crowd, and if you have a passion of participating, you are also, you know that you may fail sometimes, but these marathons have helped me in getting up again. Even if you are tired, there is still energy left in our body, so that is there, and that boosts you to prove yourself all the time, even if you are lagging in certain things. And more than that, you are a leader, and you become a better leader. When you are standing in the crowd, the whole crowd observes you, not only you but the people around you, and the police staff. Now I am a police officer, so my whole staff observes me, how I am reacting to the situation, how I am handling the crowd, and how even if when people are shouting, how I am keeping myself cool. This is what I have learnt after participating in marathons and running races. As a professional, as a police officer, or for anybody, I believe that there has to be a balance between your passion and your job or your service or your profession or whatever you call it. There should be a balance, and this balance helps you in keeping yourself healthy, both mentally and physically. Now, how do I balance my passion with for running and professional responsibilities? See, mornings are there for me, and it is not so that every day I can train myself, because there could be a call in the night, something can happen anytime during the day, or when I am preparing for any event, or when I am in gym, anytime a call can come, and that becomes my first duty. So duty can never be compromised. This is my basic funda in life. So first duty, and then when you get proper time, you must give time for running marathons or physical activities, whatever they are. So this is how I have been doing. Every morning I get up, I do meditation in the morning, and then I go for running, or to gym, or for swimming, or for cycling, depending upon the day or the time I have. So this is how I take life. Every day is a different day, every day is a challenging day. It is on you how you react to it. You can sleep more, you can watch TV more, you can give more time to social media. So if you are giving more time there, then probably you will not be able to get much time for yourself, for running or taking part in different physical activities. So it is up to you. So but my philosophy is different, and I take it in this way, that office work, and then whatever time I have, my physical exercise time, and my family time. This is how I take life. Professionally, if I see participating in marathons has made me strong, has made me to accept falls, but has also taught me to get up in difficult situations. It has also made me a good leader, as a resilient person, and because of this, I believe that if a person is physically fit, he is able to deliver better. If a person is not physically or mentally fit, he will have to take care of himself or herself first. rather than delivering in the field or exercising his duties as a law enforcer. So this whole journey of marathon has tremendously helped me in becoming a better person. And through this journey I am able to inspire so many people. Many times people say that, sir, I saw your video, or after seeing you running I have also started running. So this is actually a cascading effect. People, and I believe that sports is so secular, and everybody, if they participate or if they do some or the other physical activity, they would always be ahead of others. This is how I see. And you will be more fit, you will be able to take up any kind of challenge, and if all this passion is there, you will always be a winner. My advice to the people who are just starting their marathon journey or any physical activity related journey would be to get themselves medically checked first, because you have to move in a direction where you would be exerting more. Marathons could be, up to 42 kilometers, or they can be more difficult after 42 kilometers, endurance runs or long distance runs. So for all this you must understand how your body would be reacting. If you have any ailment, that also should be checked. In fact, you when you do something, your body reacts to it. So you must understand what is your limit, and to check it you have to undergo certain kind of medical tests. So once there is a clearance from the doctor, and you also understand and believe that you are fit to run a race, then you must participate in those races. But when you are starting to run, you must take care of your nutrition, you must take care of your hydration, and your sleep and your rest. All these things are important. If you have rested properly, if you have kept yourself hydrated properly, if you have had proper nutrition, and you are practicing in a proper way, then I think there is no issue. But you must know what's your limit. And secondly, you must also go to gym, and you must do gymming under a supervision, so that you are told if you are doing something wrong, or if you are exercising in a wrong way. There would be a person who would understand on what angle you have to push a weight, or at what angle you have to land on your foot. All these things are important for marathon runners. Well, there is no end to races or milestones. I think milestones have to be there in our life. If there is no milestone or your goal, I think you miss on many things. And if you have your goals clear, then you know that you have to go there. Yes, there are many races which I would like to do, especially some races abroad. I also wish to do the triathlon second time, and would also do if there is any higher activity than this. And I also would like to run in different countries. That's of course my aim. And I also wish to spread the message of good health for everybody, because health is wealth. In fact, I would say health is more than wealth. Even people who have lot of wealth, many a times say they don't have good health. They cannot buy health with that money. So health is more than wealth. This message also I would like to spread everywhere, and to all the youngsters, to people of my age and who are older than me. I think age is just a number. Your biological age matters. How fit you are, how your heart is functioning, how your other body organs are functioning, that's more important. So by keeping myself biologically fit, I would like to participate in so many events related to running, cycling, or daredevil kind of events. I am actually looking forward and whenever I get chance, I would get chance, I will participate in them and enjoy the run rather than looking for the result, because participation is more important. Passing through an event is more important because that gives you a lot of enjoyment, happiness, and that makes your life better as a human being.